I was saying, we are doing long division today. This is our first long division session, so we're going to be taking it slow. I will be recapping the steps of long division for you, or with you rather. Okay, so the steps of long division, we're going to divide, multiply, subtract, and then bring down. Now let's try it. 2 into 2. How much times could 2 go into 2? This question is asking me how many groups of 2 I can get from 2. So if I have 2, how many groups of 2s can I get from 2? 1. Are we seeing that? I can get 1 group of 2 from this. 2 can go into 2 1 time. Now, after we have finished dividing, the next step is to multiply. So I am going to multiply 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2. My next step is to subtract. So I am going to subtract. 2 take away 2 is 0. So my answer is the number I have on top. So my answer is 1. So 2 can go into 2 1 time. Now, let's do a next example. 2 into 4. How much times could 2 go into 4? 2 can go into 4 2 times. Now, I always tell my students, you can use your fingers to count. So what we're going to do to get our answer, for those of you all who don't know your tables very well, we are going to count in 2s until we get to 4. Let me show you. I'm going to draw my fingers, all right? How much times could 2 go into 4? I'm going to count in 2s using my fingers. 2, 4. How much fingers do I have up? 2. So 2 can go into 4 2 times. I put my 2 on top. Now, what are the steps for long division? We divide. After we divide, we multiply. After we multiply, we subtract, and then we bring down. Okay? If there is a number to bring down, that is. So 2 into 4 is 2. 2 2s are 4. Now I'm going to subtract. I'm going to take away. 4 take away 4 is 0. Okay, and that's our answer. Let's do our next question. I am going to do 2 into 6. Okay. For those of you all who are working it with me, okay, you all can write it down. 2 into 6. 2 into 6. Trying to share it here. 2 into 6. Right, let's go. How much times could 2 go into 6? For those of us who do not know our tables very well, a very easy technique you can use is using your fingers to count. Okay? We can use our fingers to count. I'm going to count in 2s until I get to 6 using my fingers. Just like this. 2, 4, 6. How much fingers do I have up? 3. So 2 can go into 6 3 times. Now, let me remind you again, what are the steps for long division? We divide, then we multiply, then we subtract, and then we bring down. 2 into 6 is 3. After dividing, the next thing I'm going to do is multiply. 2 3s are 6. Now I'm going to take away. I'm finished multiplying. I'm going to take away. 6 take away 6 is 0. So my answer is 3. 2 can go into 6 3 times. Let's do our next question. 2 into 8. Again, what are the steps in long division? First, we divide, then we multiply, then we subtract, and then we bring down. So 2 into 8. How much times could 2 go into 8? We can count in twos using our fingers until we get to 8. For those of you all who don't know your tables very well, this question is asking us how many groups of twos we can get from 8. Okay, let's check. 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups. Okay, now if we use our fingers, we'll get the same answer. I'm going to count in twos until I get to 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. How many fingers do I have up? 4. 4 comes on top. Okay, 2 4s are 8. Now I subtract. 8 take away 8 is 0. Let's do a next question. I'm going to say 2 into 10. 2 into 1 is 0. What am I going to say next? Now I'm going to say 2 into 10. Okay? 2 into 1 is 0. This question is asking me if I have 1, how many groups of twos can I get from this? I cannot get any group. I cannot get any groups of twos from this. Okay, so my answer is 0. 2 can go into 1 0 times. Okay, now I'm going to ask myself, how much times could 2 go into 10? 2 can go into 10 5 times. How do I know that? I can use my fingers and I can count in twos until I get to 10. Let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. How much fingers do I have up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 can go into 10 5 times. Now, after writing my number on top, I need to multiply. 2 5s are 10. My next step is to subtract. 0 take away 0 is 0, and 1 take away 1 is 0. So 2 can go into 10 5 times. Let's do a next question. So I have 3 into 3. How much times could 3 go into 3? Okay, 3 can go into 3. How much times? Okay, nice. So I can finally see my chat, you all. Okay. I can finally see my chat, seeing who's in. Okay, just remember, for those of you all who are joining me for the very first time, make sure you all subscribe and share. So I am seeing my chat now. Let's continue. 3 into 3 is 1. Okay, what do I do next? I multiply. 3 1s are 3. 3 take away 3 is 0. So 3 can go into 3. What's my answer? 1 time. There are no remainders. Okay, let's recap the steps again to long division. We divide, then we multiply, then we subtract, and then we bring down. Okay, now let's do a next question. 3 into 6. How much times could 3 go into 6? We can count in 3s until we get to 6 using our fingers. 3, 6. How much fingers do I have up? I have up 2 fingers. Okay, so 3 can go into 6 2 times. My next step is to multiply. Remembering your steps is super important. I multiply the number on top. I am going to say 3 2s are 6. Then I'm going to subtract. 6 take away 6 is going to give me 0. Okay, Let's do our next example. If we look at the number, we're going to do 2 into 24. Okay, so we're going to say 2 into 2 is 1. Our next step is to multiply. 2 ones are 2. What's the next step? We subtract. 2 take away 2 is 0. Now again, what are our steps in long division? We divide, we multiply, we subtract, and we bring down. Okay? Anybody willing to come up with a song or anything to help us remember that? Anybody taking up the challenge? Anybody taking up the challenge? Anybody in my chat taking up the challenge? Okay, wrap these steps for long division. So we divide, we multiply, we subtract, and we bring down. Okay, so again here, now that we have finished subtracting our 2, we get 0. The next step is to bring down. Okay, so I'm going to bring down this 4. Now I'm going to do what? I am going to start all over with my steps. I am going to divide. So I have to say now 2 into 4. How much times could 2 go into 4? 2 can go into 4 2 times. Now, if you are not sure of that, what you can do, I always say, use your fingers. Yeah, use your fingers. All right. So let's go. We're going to count in 2s until we get to 4. 2, 4. See, I have 2 fingers up. So 2 comes here. The next step is to multiply. 2 2s are 4. Now I subtract. 4 take away 4 is 0. So 2 can go into 24 12 times. My answer is 12. Now we're going to do our next example just like this. We're going to do our next one just like this. We're going to do 2 into 46. Now we are starting off some really easy numbers. 2 into 46. Let's go. 2 into 4 is how much? If you don't know, you count in 2s until you get to 4. You'll see the pattern. When we divide, we're going to count from 2. Okay, we're going to count from the divisor. We're going to count from 2 until we get to 4. 2, 4. How much fingers do we have up? 2 fingers. So 2 goes on top. What happens when we put our number on top? The next step is to multiply. We are going to multiply. So it's going to be 2 2s are, hi Maya, 2 2s are 4. Now we're going to subtract. 4 take away 4 is 0. Now if we could remember the steps, we divide, then we multiply, then we subtract, and then we bring down. So the next step is to bring down the 6. And we're going to start the process all over again. Okay? We're going to start the process all over again. Now we are going to divide. The question is, what are we going to divide? We are going to divide 2 into 6. Okay, 2 into 6. How much times could 2 go into 6? For those of us who cannot recall, we can count in 2s until we get to 6. 2, 4, 6. How much fingers do we have up? 3 fingers. So the 3 goes on top. What happens when the number goes on top? We multiply, okay? 2 3s are 6. The next step is to subtract. 6 take away 6 is 0. So our answer is 23. 2 can go into 46 23 times. Okay, let's do our next question. And again, we are keeping this first session very simple. I want to make sure that you understand the steps. On next session, of course, I'm going to include remainders, okay? So next question. 3 into 69. 3 into 69. What are the steps? Again, we divide, then we multiply, then we subtract, and then we bring down, okay? Again, for those of you all who are joining me for the very first time, be sure to subscribe and share, okay? Encourage your friends, okay, to be a part. 3 into 6, how much times could 3 go into 6? We're gonna count in threes until we get to 6, okay? 3, 6. How many fingers do I have? Oh, 2. 3 can go into 6 2 times. What happens when I put the number on top? The next step is to multiply. Okay, we're going to say 3 2s are 6. Now we are going to take away. 6 take away 6 is 0. So we divide, we multiply, we subtract. Our next step is to bring down. Now we have to bring down the 9 and repeat this process all over again. Okay, so 3 into 9 is how much? We can count in threes until we get to 9 using our fingers. 3, 6, 9. How many fingers do we have up? 3. 3 comes on top. What happens when we bring the number on top? We are going to multiply. 3 3s are 9. Then we subtract. 9 take away 9 is 0. We have no remainders. So our answer is 23. Okay, our answer is 23. Next question. We are going to do 4 into 84. Okay, so I'm supposed to have 3s and 4s with me. So the 3s and 4s with me, and at this stage, it's important that you know your tables. Now I'm going to challenge you to practice and encourage you to practice counting in 2s. Okay, practice counting in 3s, practice 4s, 5s, 6, 7s until it gets to 12. But for this week, you know, try and drill your 2 to 6 times. All right, your tables is very important. Your arithmetic tables is very important. Okay, I'm also showing you how you can divide using your fingers, but you must be able to count in 2s, count in 3s, count in 4s. It will be easier. Okay, let's try it. So again, another long division question. We have to divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Okay, good. So let's begin. We're going to divide. 4 into 8. How much times could 4 go into 8? We can count in 4s until we get to 8 using our fingers. 4, 8. How much fingers do you have up? 2. 2 goes on top. What do we do next? We multiply. See? 4 2s are 8. Now we subtract. 8 take away 8 is 0. What's our next step? We bring down. We bring down what? The 4. And now we divide again. We say 4 into 4 is 1. Okay, 4 into 4 is 1. Then we multiply. 4 1s are 4. Okay, and now we subtract. 4 take away 4 is 0. So our answer is 21. Okay, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. Again, this session, we're keeping it very simple. Okay, very simple. It'll get a bit tougher sooner than later. All right, we'll see. Okay, we're going to do 5 into 25. So again, the steps in long division, we divide, we multiply, we subtract, and then we bring down. Let's begin. 5 into 2. Could 5 go into 2? No. 5 cannot go into 2. This question is asking me how many groups of 5 I can get from 2. None. If I have 2, how many groups of 5 can I get from here? None, okay? 5 can go into 2 0 times. So now what do I have to say? I have to say 5 into 25, okay? How much times could 5 go into 25? We have to count in 5s until we get to 25. Let's do that using our fingers. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How much fingers do we have up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 goes on top, and now we multiply. 5 5s are 25. And now we subtract. 5 take away 5 is 0. 2 take away 2 is 0. So we have no remainders. So 5 can go into 25 5 times. Okay. We'll continue with some more division questions soon. As I said, it will get tougher as we continue. Thank you very much for joining me for this very short and sweet, y'all. Live on long division. We have much more to do with long division. Please remember the steps in long division. Okay, first we divide, we multiply, we subtract, and we bring down. Now, what I would like you all to do at the end of this live, comment when I end. Tell me what you all think of this session. All right, and be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like. All right, be sure to comment, be sure to share. Okay, everyone. So it was nice being here, and now it's time for me to go. All right, so everybody, again, be safe. Don't take anything for granted. You all know the times that we're living in. So please be safe.